welcome back to another fantastic Wednesday. Hope you guys are all having a great day. Here are some new weekly news. I'm featured with my Uncle Jay.
Hey everybody, I'm Uncle Jay.
Alright, first thing we're going to talk about, Donald Trump's second impeachment just happened today. How do you feel about this?
Not a moment too soon. Get that guy out of the entire democratic system. Put him in jail. Get rid of him. We have had enough of Donald Trump. Goodbye, sir. So long. Throw him in the deep end of the lake.
Just
Bye.
remember, he is a Democratic fan. Also, why do you think that he deserves to get impeached again?
Oh, because everything he did was an impeachable offense. He called everyone to Washington to show up at the Capitol and storm the Capitol and to overthrow the democratically elected election. Everything he did was anti-democracy, anti-United States of America, and anyone that believes he was a good person is out of their mind crazy.
And what do you think should happen after this impeachment?
He should be thrown in jail and he should be breaking big rocks into little rocks for the rest of his life.
Okay, next category. How do you feel about George Schultz, American economist, businessman, and was the 60th Secretary of State, who died at 100 at February 8th? We make this 2 days after he died. This is February 10th, and this will go up at February 10th. Back to you.
Okay, George Schultz. Let's look at the chronology of George Schultz's career. He started working even before the Nixon administration. George Schultz died. He was 102 years old. He was involved with horrible consequences of the Nixon administration.
100 years, actually.
He was 102, right?
No, 100.
Died at 100. I thought he was 102.
All right, back to you.
All right, back to you, Max.
No, back to you.
Back to me. Okay. All right. He was 102 years old. He had been involved with a whole bunch of horrible stuff in every administration since the Nixon administration, through the Ford administration, through the Carter administration, through the Reagan administration, through the Bush administration, through the Clinton administration, through the Bush administration, through the Obama administration. That guy had been involved with a whole bunch of horrible international decisions that never made our world any better. It just made our world more tense and more shitty all along the time. George Schultz. Everyone loves to. He was the architect of breaking down the communists over in Russia. Him and Ronald Reagan broke that bullshit. They had nothing to do with any of that. Talk to your father about the way Russia was going to collapse. Russia was going to collapse because it was going to collapse, because people can't live like that. You can't stand in line for 3 days for toilet paper and expect a society to survive. And that's the way Russia was way before Reagan got involved. Reagan and George Schultz had nothing to do with it. So, George Schultz, fine. He was a fine white old man who preserved the white power structure of this country long enough. Good riddance. Move on. Let's go on to the next generation.
That's next category.
Right,
I know Joe Biden might have became president a couple of weeks ago, but I still want to talk to you about this. How do you feel about Joe Biden becoming president?
Don't you feel better? Max, do you
I'm
feel
a Democratic fan, so yes, I do. Sorry to all Republican fans. If you're watching this, or just Democratic fans, sorry.
All right, sorry, Max. But I gotta tell you, doesn't everybody feel better since Joe Biden has taken over?
Maybe not everyone. Remember those
Republican fans. But we don't hear all this crazy stuff every night on the news. Blah 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 blah. We haven't heard any of that, have we?
Hmm.
Things have been a lot more calm in the last few weeks, haven't they?
Sure have.
And we don't hear all this blah, crazy, so-and-so's doing this and so-and-so's doing that. I think, we're just getting started with Joe Biden. I think things are going to get better and better.
Thank you. New vaccines have been coming out where you can use them at home. How do you feel about that?
I would love to get a new vaccine as quickly as possible. So anyway, they can speed up the vaccine train. I want to get the Johnson and Johnson vaccine. That's the one that I want. One shot does a pretty good job, but doesn't do the best job. But it does a good enough job where it's going to prevent you from dying from it. Sign me up for the Johnson and Johnson vaccine.
Last category of the day.
Last category of the day. Who do you think is better, Giannis or Kyrie?
Giannis, because he is a lot taller, and I think he's more athletic and has more agility than Kyrie. And Kyrie does make some clutch shots, but I just feel like Giannis is better overall.
I think Giannis is better overall too, but Kyrie sure hits the big shot, doesn't he?
Sure does.
He hits the long range shot with consistency.
Okay.
All right, what else do you want to talk about next?
Category that
Last
I have.
category.
How do you feel about thousands of Republicans leaving the party after Joe Biden has won?
I don't think it has anything to do with Joe Biden. I think it has everything to do with Donald Trump being crazy. And I think it has everything to do with the Republican Party finally coming to understand that they cannot support that kind of Donald Trump craziness anymore. So I'm not surprised. I wish it was a whole lot more. The numbers are not as big as they should be. You Donald Trump fans, you need to be leaving. You need to be going away. Go away, Donald Trump fans. We welcome real opposition. We don't welcome crazy. We don't welcome crazy.
Thank you, Jay. We are going to be wrapping up this video. Make sure to like and subscribe.
Hi, I'm Uncle Jay. Good night, everybody.
And we'll see you guys next Wednesday.
Good night, everybody.